Greetings. I'm a dragon alchemist, and allow me to entertain you. And once again playing Fallout 4, where we are here at Sanctuary to talk to Sturgis on behalf of the Brotherhood of Steel. I cannot see how this is going to end well.
Most people are good at breaking things. I enjoy putting them back together.
Yes, so do I at times.
Remember that holotape with all the Institute data? I need it back.
Oh yeah? Why? What have you got cooking?
Did that cellar just fall down from the roof? How do you even get up there? Stargazing, are we? I can appreciate that. Yeah, the Brotherhood wants it, but I don't exactly know why they want it. But it's against the Institute, so I'm fine with that.
I'm working on something with the Brotherhood of Steel. They want to look at the data I got from the Institute.
The Brotherhood, huh? I sure hope you know what you're doing. Here you go. I've already made myself a copy.
Excellent. As long as you have copies, I'm fine with that. As much as I kind of trust the Brotherhood of Steel, in a very minimalistic sort of way, I trust you guys more. So, we now have to get back to the Pridwin and turn that in. And I also fixed that issue with the dialogue system, so no more issues with that. Seems survival mode does kind of bork things out just a tiny bit, so I have to keep on constant lookout for anything that changes. Fortunately, the teleporter system still works out rather well. Let's cut the short. Just gotta get to the airport. Really helps in cutting down the time. Unfortunately, I do not have any resources at the airport. I may want to reconsider that, actually. Oh, this is a settlement? Oh, this is a workshop. With a very large, wide area can turn into a settlement. There are possibilities here. But we'll get to that later. Right now, Pridwin. I know there's a vertebrate I can take to go out there.
Carry food with you or you'll end up
It's not the flying that would make me nervous.
things to stay alive.
Don't worry, I'm already doing that. Now that we actually need food, I am not going to be eating anything questionable.
Proctor, I came across a holotape with a full scan of the Institute's network.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the Interceptor would do to you.
Neither did I, and neither did Sturgis. I'm not quite sure how you heard about that, but alright, it was fine.
You mean being zapped into energy and then put back together again? Piece of cake.
You can make jokes all you want, but I wouldn't put so much faith in technology I didn't understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor. I'm dying
At least
to
we
find out what's on
acknowledge
it.
our limits, and hopefully surpass them. Yeah, what are you hoping to find in there? Because Sturgis certainly didn't know what he was going to look for.
What do you hope to find on there?
Whatever the Institute doesn't want anybody to know. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, your mission to recruit Dr. Lee still needs to be completed. I believe Elder Maxon gave you all of the details?
Already done and accomplished. So, Ingram's pretty much their version of Sturgis. I can see that. And I think McCready has something to say to me.
I think we need to talk.
Alright.
Sure, go ahead.
Appreciate it. I've been waiting for the right moment to talk to you, and I suppose this is as good a time as any. After helping me get Duncan's cure for MedTech, I figured I owe you something. And I always pay my debts. Here. I wanted you to have this.
Wooden soldier toy. Interesting.
I know a carved toy soldier is a strange reward for risking your life, but this one's special. It means a lot to me.
Did you make it? Did your son make it?
Did you make this yourself?
Do I look like the artistic type to you? My wife Lucy gave this to me right after we met. I I told her I was a soldier, and she made it for me. Never could bring myself to tell her the truth. That I was just a hired killer. The soldier story was the best thing I could come up with. I didn't want to lose her because of what I was.
Whatever happened?
She ever find out the truth?
No. It doesn't really matter anymore. She died a few years back.
Ooh.
We made the mistake of holding up in a metro station one night. We didn't know that the place was infested with ferals. They were on her before I could even fire a shot. Ripped her apart right in front of me. There was nothing I could do. Took everything I had to escape with Duncan in my arms. Maybe it would have been better if we died there with her.
No, no, no. Do not go with that. You may have lost your wife, but you saved your son. You did what you could. I certainly made the best of it.
You may have lost your wife, but you saved your son. That counts for something.
Maybe. I don't know anymore. Damn, I miss Lucy. No matter how bad things got, she was always there with a shoulder to lean on. It gave me... Well, it gave me the courage I needed to press ahead. To never give up. When she died, I thought that feeling was gone forever. Then I met you. You have the world's problems in your back, and here you are helping me with mine. Lending me your shoulder like Lucy did. I just want you to know how much your friendship means to me.
Hey, we help people out. That's what counts. Yeah, I appreciate this. I do appreciate you just coming out with this.
I appreciate you telling me all of this. I know it's difficult.
It was difficult, but it needed to be said. Anyway, thanks for hearing me out. Taking all that weight off my shoulders makes the journey a little easier, if you know what I mean. Speaking of which, it's about time we got back on the road, don't you think?
Having reached the highest level of affinity with MacCready, you have gained the Kill Shot perk. Ooh, let's see what that gets me. Perks, Kill Shot. Thanks to your relationship with MacCready, headshot accuracy and VATS is increased by 20%. Very nice. And I may as well get through that level right now. Perception. 3 more levels, and that'll be topped off as well. Well, MacCready's kind of fine with me, but now that he's got his life kind of back in order, I think he should actually go back to his son now. He doesn't need to be wandering around the Commonwealth to look for caps for cure for his son.
Person that disobeyed Captain Kells ended up scraping rust off the prison.
So, no real sense in keeping him around me. He's got other things to do that are more important. I mean, what I'm doing is pretty important, but he's got his own stuff to deal with. And since I'm in the Brotherhood's area, I may as well pick up Dance. If I'm gonna be doing missions for the Brotherhood again, I may as well pick him up. I'm just hoping, and I am dearly hoping, that I can change Dance's mind about everything the Brotherhood is doing. I mean,
Inspiration to us all night.
I'm also hoping I can change the mind of the Brotherhood about the whole militancy thing, but I don't think that's going to pan out. Let's get Dance first. I think I could call it a favor. Get MacCready airlift back to the capital wasteland.
Attention. Due to increased raider activity, all leave requests to off-base sites have been temporarily suspended.
Raiders, huh?
Affected parties will have
Don't
their
despair,
leave
brother.
compensated at the next
We're here to
available
save the
opportunity.
Commonwealth.
That is all.
Worried
Paladin
about
Dance.
these recruits.
Ready to continue our mission,
Too
soldier?
green.
Yeah, let's
Like
get
the
this
Rangers
over with.
back in my day.
Ready.
Roger that.
Send MacCready back to... I can't send him back to the capital wasteland to see his son. Nope, go where you will, MacCready. Do I want to send him back to Good Neighbor or to one of my settlements? Because Good Neighbor's not exactly that great of a place, but what jobs will MacCready need? Do I want to send him to the castle? Or Sanctuary Hills? Suppose I'll send him to the castle, really. I mean, this place is fully stocked with goods. It's got plenty of alcohol. I stocked up the kitchen there. So I'm sure he'll be fine at the castle rather than that good neighbor. I mean, he doesn't... I'm supposed he could pick up jobs at the castle as well. I'm sure the Minutemen have jobs for him, too. Right, see you later, McCready.
Hey,
You point, I shoot.
Alright, you got nothing else to say? Let's talk to Maxon. We got Lee. She's coming in. What do you have to say about it now?
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
Depends. How straightforward are you going to be with her? And with me? Yeah, will she be harmed if she doesn't cooperate? That is a giant question.
will she be harmed if she doesn't cooperate?
Absolutely not. We have
Very
big
good.
plans for Dr. Lee, including the resurrection of one of her greatest creations. The last thing we'd want to do is kill the Golden Goose. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Pridwin. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, on to other matters. Thanks to the success of your reconnaissance efforts, it's time to advance our operations to the next phase. I want you to report to Proctor Ingram at the airport. She has a special project that requires your immediate attention. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
I was just with Ingram. Alright, let's see what she needs. I suppose I can understand the Brotherhood wanting to interrogate her. She has been working with the Institute for the past year. She has information they want. And
Now, gotta clean the Mirelurk scat off my boots.
that is a very chatty sentry. But then again, if you got nothing else to do, chatting anyone who comes nearby does seem like a great tension reliever. And as for her being a plant for the Institute, also a valid concern. I'm just hoping that they don't go through too much of an interrogation. Nothing extreme, please. Now, let's see. Ingram. Where is Ingram? Liberty Reprimed. Ooh, I think I know where this is going. Ah, that was easy enough to find.
So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxon told you about it?
Very little. Yeah, he does put priority on it, though.
Well, he seems to feel it's pretty important.
Important is an understatement. We're pouring every resource we have into this thing. I hope it's worth it. Come on, it's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac.
Yeah, I kind of noticed on the way
I've
in.
been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Pridwin might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in.
I think I already know what I'm going to see. Hello, Liberty Prime.
This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Fortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty.
Yeah.
I've spent the
Orbital
better part of the last 20
bombardment.
years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
Building a giant robot? I'm game.
No problem. I'm sure this only looks worse than it actually is.
I wish I had your confidence, because this is not going to be easy. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. And the first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
Engineering problem, huh? Well, let's do a little bit of diagnosis here.
Why is the power blowing out his CPU?
Liberty Prime has a highly complex power system. A good deal of that system was damaged when he exploded. So I'm working in the dark, trying to come up with parts on my own. Luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to the Brotherhood. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade ago. I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime for some reason. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power system, we can get the big guy moving.
You have to wonder why? I can understand why Madison Lee is a little hesitant to go back to the Brotherhood, and then discovering that she has to work on a giant killer robot again. She wants to help the Commonwealth, not just the Brotherhood. And building a giant Brotherhood for the Commonwealth. I mean, building a giant robot for the Brotherhood, that just kind of reinforces her whole thing about the militancy of the Brotherhood. But at the same time, it's Liberty Prime! I loved Liberty Prime in Fallout 3, and I went through the expansions. I was incredibly devastated when Liberty Prime got destroyed by the Enclave remnants. It's good to see that we're gonna be rebuilding him, but at the same time, still rather hesitant about giving the Brotherhood this sort of firepower. Well, if it's gonna be used against the Institute, we do need an edge. We do need an edge. It's up this way. I know that she's back and all.
Attention. This is a notice to all personnel. Please think of your brothers and sisters down below. Thoroughly secure all gear while on the flight deck. Thank you.
Beware falling objects.
If you're here to talk me into working on Liberty Prime, you can forget it.
Yeah. What changed your mind?
What changed your mind?
Nothing changed my mind. I promised you I'd return to the Brotherhood, and I've kept my end of the bargain.
Uh-huh.
Do I need to remind you why you made that promise in the first place?
No, that won't be necessary. Tell Proctor Ingram to get her scribes ready. It's going to take a hell of a lot of work to get Liberty Prime back online, but we'll get it done.
That was surprisingly easy. I was expecting a bit more discussion than that. About how Liberty Prime needs to be used as a potential defense against the Institute. Because, let's face it, the Institute does have its Legion of Synths. And as good as the Brotherhood is, in the face of about limitless reinforcements from a teleporting enemy, power armor and a giant Zeppelin is not going to help. If you can't touch the Institute, every attack is going to wear you down, deplete your resources. And since those attacks can come from anywhere at any time, and any direction, they are going to hit where it hurts. There will be losses, and those losses are going to be harder to replace than what the Institute sent in to get you. So yeah, the Brotherhood needs an edge, and Liberty Prime is going to have to be that edge, because I don't see how they're going to compete. Taking a sights, McCready? I thought you were heading back to the castle, but I suppose you were going to hang around. Fair enough. Where's Ingram? Oh, viewing platform. Yay, so I convinced Madison to work on the project again. Rather quickly.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
Wow, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Doctor?
I hope so. Prime suffered some significant damage to his memory core. I wish your people would have been a bit more careful, Proctor. The good news is that the damage isn't irreversible, and I should be able to get the power flowing into his CPU core without overloading. If your people stay out of my way, that is.
Charming, isn't she?
Genius level IQ? Check. Ego to go with it? Double check. Yeah, did I make a mistake asking her to help?
mistake asking her to help?
Nah, don't worry about it. We might not be best buddies, but we'll get the job done. Besides, Dr. Lee's worth all the aggravation. We're working with one of Prime's original designers. I don't see it getting any better than that. In fact, since things are going so well, we're gonna have you start building his electromagnetic actuators.
Okay. Well, I suppose since I am a very good engineer, considering everything I've built, I suppose I would know what those do.
Makes sense. You'll need some powerful electromagnets to get his arms and legs moving.
That's exactly right. Well, well, you're full of surprises, aren't you? What we need you to do is build the actuators for us.
Even if you know what the actuators are, you still need to know how to make them. These are the plans and the materials list. Don't lose them.
Now, before you get that look on your face, you'll be happy to know that we have plenty of the raw materials on that list right here at the airport. The only thing we need you to head out and find is a high-powered magnet. According to Proctor Quinlan, the best place to find one is in any of the ruined hospitals around the Commonwealth. We've already sent out a few teams to find the rest of the high-powered magnets you'll need. They should be back by the time you return.
Once you start building the actuators, we need one for each limb, so you'll need to make a total of 4. Good luck.
Yay, being on the project to help rebuild a giant killer robot.
I'd be the first one.
How am I gonna do that? So, locate a high-powered magnet first. Where would that happen to be? Show on map. Medford Memorial. I was just near there. I was just near the... Fine, fine. We'll deal with that in a moment. We will deal with that in a moment. I'm kind of tempted to get to Nordhagen, set up a supply route to Boston Airport, because this place does look like a very nice building spot. I suppose it could be my Minutemen's trading post with the Brotherhood. If we can keep things all chummy. Alright, let's get this over with. Let's get over to Nordhagen Beach, teleport over to Medford, and locate that bloody magnet. And now we're back at Medford Memorial. I keep coming here, and every time it seems a little worse for wear. It's the super mutants. Oh, I did not want the stingwing meat. I thought that was a barb or something. I also went back to the castle, did a little bit of upgrading there, as well as storing away McCready's wooden soldier. I did not want to toss that in the junk pile. I didn't want to accidentally turn that into a piece of, I don't know, scaffolding or something like that. Did not want that mistake. So now it's safely tucked away in the safe. Oops. That was a wasted bullet. But if this place is full of super mutants again, I'm going to be coming out with a lot more ammunition than when I came in. That's just the way things go for me. Yes, a noise.
Let's play, little human.
Should the need arise?
Oi!
Nice try.
You might want to seek some cover. Dance, seek cover. He's got me suppressed. I prefer some. Thank you. And I think it's time I switched up. Are we? We are. Nice covering fire. Ow! Ow! Oh, not clear. Dance, you lied to me.
Not getting past me. Do it in the right.
You nearly got me a little more injured than usual, Dance. Wow, that's a lot of fragmentation grenades. I think I'm going to be making use of them, though.
Hey, you disappear! No fair!
I'll be taking that mini nuke. What are we looking at here? A surprise attack, apparently. Empty coolant. Holy! Ooh. Dance. Whatever happened to covering my back? You let that thing sneak up on us. You're just lucky that I have something that goes full auto. And didn't hit you.
Not scared already?
I'm here for a magnet. I'm not here to deal with you idiots. If I find that magnet before I finish dusting all of you guys off, I'm out of here. Ooh, ooh.
You're here. You're here. Stop hiding.
Where are you? You're somewhere. Okay, bottom floor's cleared. Or cleared enough. Top floor, however, still very hostile. Let's loot what we can. Get out of here. What? Thank you. You think anyone's gonna answer after that? Oh wait, you're super mutants. You're not like... I suppose on average their mental acuity goes down. Some of them, no. But that's a very rare few, unfortunately. Or fortunately. Depends on what you think of super mutants.
I hear
Bacteria.
something. What is it?
That sounds one of your guys going down. I don't particularly care for cafeteria trays that are plastic. I need aluminum.
No fight today.
No, there's gonna be a fight today, just not right now. Reload. And ready to engage once more. Where is this magnet? It's upstairs somewhere. Upstairs. Second floor. Second floor is hostile. Second floor is very hostile. Frag out.
What's that?
I think that section's cleared. I got one confirmed dead.
Sooner or later.
Check, check, check. Gas. Take the gas.
I can smell you out there.
Can you smell the ozone of the lasers as well? You're going to be smelling a lot more of that soon. Take the camera, take the caps.
Wherever you are.
I don't need all the caps. Save some room for the microscopes up top. If they respond. Yep, they respond. Do not engage down here. Do not engage.
Human. Got a treat for you.
This is a bad place to engage. We are not engaging.
Come on, let's play.
Yep. Do not engage. Find a better place to fight. Lower ground where they have cover is not good. Check left, check right. They lost sight of me.
Spineless human.
Is this the way? This is the way. Alright, I'll be back for all that stuff later. One down.
You die well.
Cover! Any more coming through the doorway? Cover. Room clear. We're good. For now. Where do these super mutants come from? That is a question. I know they can make more super mutants by kidnapping people, like the Institute, but they're a lot more direct about it. Where are they keeping the FEV virus needed to infect more people?
Nice.
That is a big question. That said, what are they doing in a hospital? Oh well, it doesn't really matter. I'm just here for the high-powered magnets and the aluminum. And whatever loot I happen to come across at the time. If I happen to come across you, I will shoot you, but you are not my primary target at the moment. Let's see. Ponderous. 1 likeness, so it's nothing with an us in it. 2 likenesses from buildings. Objective, so it leaves out their customers or outsiders. It has to be customers. Open her up. Come on. Why did the accessing maglocks always take a while? That is unusual. I suppose for security purposes, but still, this is a hospital. The last thing you want to do is delay getting to necessary life-saving supplies. There's security, and then there's efficiency. Where is this magnet? I am looking around. Oh, it's gotta be in the surgery theater, then.
Tasty. Better than ramen or bugs. Anything's better than bugs. Not ghouls. You're right.
Rolling it right at their feet. No more eating humans for you, pair. The only thing you're gonna be eating is shrapnel. Ooh, noodle cup. I'll be needing that. You know what? I could do with a snack. I know I just blew up a pair of super mutants with a frag grenade, but I still need to eat. Where is it? Where is that noodle cup? There we are. I don't know why this bug came back up again. Maybe it has to do something with the dialogue. I updated the dialogue boxes so that they display what they're supposed to say, but now this is back. Is it connected? It might be. Where's Dance? Dance, you're supposed to be covering my back. Not that you're doing it very well as it is, but still. Oh, there you are. Open her up. Check right. Secure the area before I get to looting the place. You know what? Let's reload this. And shoot this mutant hound in the backside. Ooh, that's gotta be rather nasty. How many shots can I get on you? Rather a lot, actually. Come on, build up that crit meter for later.
Nuts around my neck!
There we go. No need to be shy about it now. Got what I came for. Just one more. Whoa. 3 right in the chest. And there's that high power magnet I came for. Okay, now to get back to Boston Airport and start rebuilding Liberty Prime. I am going to like seeing Liberty Prime crush super mutants at the very least. I hope it gets to crush super mutants. It would make this oh so very worth it. And I need Dance to carry stuff for me again. Gonna end the episode here. When we come back, I'll be back at Boston Airport. and we'll be seeing how well we can keep making Liberty Prime. For now, though, I hope I've entertained you. Farewell.